Hi there. If you're just about to move house, this video is for you. I'm Phil Spencer, and we've teamed up with Wickes to help you to work out everything you'll need for your new home. Plus, I'm going to flag up the 8 surprising essentials new homeowners often forget. You might want to have a pen and paper handy because it's quite a list. My top tip is actually to jot down everything and then divide them into what you need and what you want. Prioritising the must-haves will allow you to budget for these, and being savvy with the wants will save you money in the long run. Now, although we think about all the furniture and appliances and so on that every new home needs, there are a few essentials that you must also prioritise and budget for. You need to have utility suppliers sorted, so scout around for the best deals, ideally before you move in. Always take your own meter readings on moving day, because you don't want to be paying for energy the previous owners have used. Most of us will want broadband connected immediately, so don't forget to set that up too. Buildings insurance must be in place from the moment you exchange contracts, but this won't cover your belongings. Have you bought your contents insurance yet? Have a check through the comparison sites to get the best deal for your new location. And remember, if you're moving in with just a few pieces of your own, the value of your contents may well therefore increase over the following months. So make sure you're covered if you go on to buy more expensive goods. So let's get into what every home needs and what might slip your mind. Starting with the kitchen. These are the essentials. You'll find everything you need, including the kitchen sink, on the Wickes website. But for most of us moving in, the big ticket items are the white goods. Make sure you know what's included when you buy the property. Are the oven and fridge integrated, for instance? Moving plumbed-in dishwashers and washing machines can be a hassle, and so you can often negotiate for these to be included in the sale price or for a small extra fee. In the bathroom, most of what you need comes fitted, but don't forget these essentials. Don't expect things like shower curtains to be part of the fixtures that come with a house. You'll often find them missing when you move in. Now, these next items are, in my experience, most often forgotten when new homeowners are shopping for essentials. Number 1, cleaning stuff. Assemble a good cleaning kit and have this to hand on moving day so you can clean as you move in. You'll need a vacuum cleaner, broom, dustpan and brush, bins and bin bags, and surface cleaners for floors, worktops, wood, metal and bathrooms, plus plenty of cleaning cloths. Don't forget doormats. It's frustrating when dirt is tramped through the house just as fast as you clean it. Second, put together a toolbox. It's almost inevitable there'll be odd jobs to do around the house when you move in, like hanging pictures or putting up curtain rails. A basic toolkit saves scrabbling around when jobs crop up. Perhaps start with a cordless drill, screwdrivers of different sizes, a hammer, spirit level, tape measure, and selection of nails and screws. You'll find everything you could need for any job on the Wickes website, plus storage boxes to keep it all organised. Knowing you'll want to put your own stamp on your new home, you can expand this to cover what you'll need for decorating too, which could be anything from paintbrushes and sandpaper to masking tape and a stepladder. One of the easiest ways to start personalising your new home is by hanging pictures and favourite photos. My top tip here is to get yourself some 3M picture hanging hooks and strips, which are the quickest way to create a wall display and easier to move if you later find they were in the wrong spot. Fourth, on our likely to forget list is lighting. Legally, the seller isn't obliged to leave light fittings or even the light bulbs. Make sure you've checked the inventory thoroughly to see what will and won't be there on the day that you move in. If the light fittings aren't included, get yourself down to Wickes and check out the wide range of contemporary lights available. Much nicer than coming home to a bare bulb hanging from the ceiling. And talking of bulbs, get yourself a little stock of spares to have tucked away with your household essentials, always useful. At number 5 is one of the first jobs to do in your new home. Change the locks. You just don't know who else may still have keys, so it's essential you book a local locksmith as soon as possible. You might also want to consider security lights and a burglar alarm, so budget for these two if you can. Never cut corners when it comes to safety. And on that subject, think about smoke detectors. Have these set up before you move in if possible. Depending on the size of your home, there should be one on every floor. Also buy a carbon monoxide alarm for all floors and place no more than 3 meters from ovens, boilers or gas fires. Your 7th surprising essential is gardening gear. If you've never had a garden before, you may be at a loss to know what's needed. For novice gardeners, take a look on Wickes' Garden Hand Tools and Accessories webpage. A spade, fork, garden shears and gardening gloves will get you started, along with a lawnmower, and you'll find a good selection of those for well under £100. And my final, most forgotten items are a stock of batteries of all varieties and an extension lead or two. Inevitably, when you move in, you'll find sockets aren't quite in the places that you want them, or there aren't enough for your own electrical, so extension cables are super useful. Yes, there's a lot to budget for, but you can save money by hunting for your wanted list during the sales, on selling sites, free cycle, and scouting around the charity shops, many of which stock furniture too. It's also worth keeping an eye on local auctions, as these are a great source for bargains, and you may find unusual pieces that will give your home a really individual look. And don't be afraid to ask friends and family. People are often happy to donate items. Remember, even after you've moved in, we're here to help you through every step of home ownership. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and definitely don't miss signing up to our House Move Heroes partner program. There's a link below to get you started.